Hey, and welcome to another vlog. I'm Rain Silvanici, and I'm a mixed media artist from the Midwest. And this is another just vlog that shows all aspects of my life, not just my art, but the things in my life that make me happy enough to continue to make art. So yeah, come along with me. We're gonna go to the Tamagotchi US tour, which was so fun, and did a few paintings and other cool stuff. So let's just get into it. Okay, so after a trip to the park, I felt really inspired to do some painting in my sketchbook. So I just decided to do acrylic paint for this one, and I painted the backgrounds pink beforehand and taped off the pages. I think these pages I'd painted orange before, and like orange and brown, and I really wasn't feeling it, so I went over them with pink. And yeah, my main goal for this is just to have a lot of texture from the paint, and I'm just gonna go in with like leaves for the background first and foremost, and just kind of try to fill the whole page with leaf shapes and lots of different shades of green and brown. And I'm just using like really cheap kids brushes. I feel like when it comes to acrylic paint, it really doesn't matter what brush you use. They just, I mean, at least if you're doing it like I do and just trying to like slap down massive amounts of paint so you get that texture. But yeah, I just kind of kept going in while it was still wet, so everything just kind of blended together nicely. Really like the texture on that one leaf we just zoomed in on, and just doing my best to make a million different shades of green. And then there were some little fluffy things, so I added those in. And now we're gonna let that background dry while we move on to the other page. So this one I decided to just cover the whole page in green before going in and adding the leaves. So doing it a little bit differently than I did the first page, just learning from experience, and I'm just adding a bunch of these little star-shaped flowers. Let me show you guys the reference for this one. Okay, so here's the picture I was using as reference, and here's a bit of a close-up. Looking at that reference, I actually don't really know where these like yellow star shapes were coming from, but that's what I did. It's been like a month since I painted this. I thought I'd lost this footage after I'd already like edited it. I can never say that word. But after I had edited it, I like put it on my Google Drive to wait until I was ready to put it in a vlog, and then I was like realizing that it just disappeared. I'd accidentally put it in the trash, but I found it. And then I've been spending a lot of time on the porch, and the bees and the wasps are obsessed with me, and they're especially obsessed with my ramen noodles. So there, I slowed that down a little bit. He was zooming fast. But they've been all up on my face and my food and my drinks this whole summer. Literally been crawling on my face. They just do not respect my personal space. But they do kind of, because they do understand that the porch is my territory. So, they're not stinging me. They're just crawling on my face. Literally wasps crawling on my face. Like, when I was a kid, I was so scared of bees and wasps specifically, but like bees I was terrified of too. And I would scream and run if I saw one. And now I've gotten to the point where I'm just letting them crawl on my face. They've landed like on my lips multiple times. That really tickles. I did write a poem about that, but I'm not sure if I'm confident enough to share my poetry. You can kind of see one of my poems in the corner of this clip, actually, but you can't even see the whole thing, so don't bother reading it. But anyway, we're going in and adding these little tendrils. I don't know what kind of flowers these are, but they have little tendril thingies, and just kind of bouncing between the two pages. So I let all of the foliage dry completely, and this is the next day out on the porch, obviously. And yeah, I'm just adding like a ton of these things, not worrying too much about actually following the reference, just following the vibe. The yellow took quite a few layers for me to build up the opacity that I wanted. So there wasn't green showing through. So just kept adding more and more yellow paint. And yeah, I had been mixing in a little bit of orange, but I decided to just go in straight out of the tube to try and get some more opacity, which did work pretty well looking at this. But yeah, I'm just going in really thick to try and get the texture of the petals. And now I'm gonna add in the little purple flowers from this side. So just kind of did like some little white blobs everywhere, and then some little purple blobs, and then some more pinky purple blobs on top of those, and going in with more yellow again on this side. And now I'm really impatient to remove the tape, even though I'm not completely finished at this point, but I pretty much am. So just peeling off the tape. I always have problems with like ripping the paper underneath. I did pretty good on the edges, but I did end up ripping it on the side here. I actually like completely tore out a chunk, but I was able to just peel off that chunk of paper and glue it back on, so you can't really tell. And yeah, our last step is just adding the centers of these flowers, and then it's done. In the afternoon before we left for that show, I was frantically sewing up a little travel sketchbook because I'd filled my last one, and I can't go on a little road trip without one. So made this, and these are the pages that I did while we were at the show. We kind of just sat on the balcony at the beginning of the show for the first couple bands, so I got to fill some pages in my sketchbook. And I've also been playing a lot of Pikmin. That's what I've been obsessed with this summer. And a little purple Pikmin looks so cute here. But yeah, Pikmin 2 is a crazy game. It's definitely the most difficult out of the series. Well, I haven't played Pikmin 3 yet, actually. I've played 1, 2, and 4. I played 4 right after this. But yeah, 2 is really, really fun and cool, but really tough. There's a couple caves and specific floors of those caves that would just drive me absolutely crazy. But anyway, I grinded for 100 purple pickies, which was mostly just going through the same cave over and over. But you need 100 purple pickies to pick up this dumbbell, because it takes 1,000 pickies, and purple pickies have the strength of 10. So I just wanted to show you guys this accomplishment because I was really struggling trying to get this. After I'd gotten every other treasure, this was the one that remained, and I had decimated my purple population before this. But we did it, and Purple Picky Party got that doomsday apparatus. I just love Pikmin so much, and yeah, it's really fun. Period. Now we have a package to open. So I've been wanting a Tamagotchi connection since the re-release came out. Well, I mean, I've been wanting one before that, but I've been wanting to get one of the re-released ones. And none of the first wave of shells really spoke to me. I really wanted the strawberry one or the melon soda one, but neither of those were available. And then this little orange guy came out, and I love this design so much. I think pink and teal and yellow is one of the best combinations ever. And then you would have seen this little charm in my last vlog when I opened mail from my pen pal Sammy. And yeah, this little angel blue charm literally just looks like it's made for this Tama. It's so cute and perfect. I did end up taking this off after a couple days though, because since it's made to look like a sticker sheet, it does actually have plastic that's folded over on the back with the little line of sticky, just like a real sticker sheet has. But I think if I was carrying that around with me every day, it would definitely start getting dirt and dust in there and get all messed up. And I want to keep that charm perfect. So, but I did enjoy it on here for a couple days with my little Kirby keychain. And I'm loving my Tama connection so much, and loving the sky here. I got Piriochi, I think is how you'd say his name. Literally is just doing hurdles because he's so happy. I love this guy. And then I did a model kit. My boyfriend got this one for me. So fun. I love doing these model kits of the cute little Pokemon. I've just done, this is the second one I've done so far, and they're so fun. And she did have stickers to fill in some of these pink spaces, but I used a pink Posca and it was a perfect color match. So the only stickers I used were on her eyes. And here's Pikmin 4. You can tell it looks beautiful. I also needed to collect 100 purple pickies in this one. So, you know the drill. I just, had to keep finding purple flowers over and over. Oh, wait, no. I think I didn't do the purple flowers for this. I had to do, there's like an extra challenge that are real. Those extra challenges are really tough with this old man named Sage Leaf. He's super cute though. But that's how you get the purple onion, and it is a struggle. But I did end up getting every onion type. Here's my boyfriend pelting the piggies with rocks. That was a little drawing I did at a show. And here's a little squirrel. Sometimes my videos are moving a little too fast for me to catch up with voiceover. But we went to this little baby store because I saw they sold jelly cats. And they had the peanut guy. I have literally been dreaming about him for months since I realized he exists. He's so cute. So I got that peanut guy. We went to this shop for something I have in the works. Not really quite ready to talk about that here yet because it's mostly just a concept so far, but I do have a concept of a band with my best friend and local transgenders, and it's gonna be awesome. This guy looks like an I Spy book. Really good stuff. And this is my new paint palette. I've been collecting glue stick caps for this. And my pepper plant, finally flowering. I started my plants too late this year, as I have discussed before. The seeds should have been planted quite a while before, but we finally produced a red tomato. So that's my first edible tomato. Very exciting stuff, but we have many baby tomatoes growing, and I've just been loving being outside as much as possible. But anyway, let's go on a road trip. Hi friends, I'm so excited because we are on the way to the Mall of America right now for the Tamagotchi summer tour that they're doing. So I'm really excited. I brought my Tamagotchi connection that I'm playing right now, and I'm gonna get the strawberry Tama connection, which has always been my favorite shell. Even like this little keychain that my friend made me has the strawberry connection on it because I love it. So I'm so excited to get the chance to get that and the paradise, and my love here with me driving us. And yeah, I'm so excited, and we'll be there soon. So getting my purse for now, and we'll meet back here soon. So here it is. I finally got my hands on the Tama Paradise. I didn't get to film the unboxing because we're still at my partner's mom's house and I didn't bring my little tripod thing, but I want to show you guys some of the stuff that I got. I got this from series 2 of the Tamagotchi collectibles. I got my first ever Sunny Angel. He was kind of expensive, definitely upcharged a bit, so I just got one. But I got this French fry guy, so cute. And I just got this tiny horse on a whim. And it ended up coming with a sticker, which I was so pleased about. I did not realize that at first. And now it's time for our Tamagotchi's first meet. My partner wasn't actually planning on getting a Paradise, but, you know, the hype of the event and how excited I was got him really excited, especially because we could, you know, play our guys together. And I just wanted to show you guys this really cute outfit. Jen from In Loving Memory gave me these shorts. She's so sweet. And here's Toast. We always gotta spend some time with Miss Toasty Girl while we're here, even though she doesn't allow pets anymore. We used to cuddle when she was a kitten, but now she's not interested in pets. But she likes sitting near me. She's sitting right under my feet in the reclining chair, trying to get her head smashed in by the like footstool part of the reclining chair. So I have to be very careful. But yeah, we've been having so much fun connecting our Tamas together.
I pressed the button on my side.
So here
God.
they are. And I think this was in their like kid stage. So I got the pink one and my partner got the purple one. He was thinking about getting blue, but they actually had sold out of the blue. We went there on the third day. And now we're on the way home for real. I've also been learning to drive finally. And I drove like almost an hour of the drive home. So that was crazy. But here's our two guys all grown up together. They were fighting when they were kids, but now that they're adults and they've met a few times, they're loving each other. We both just got the main mascot character. I'm wondering if it's just like guaranteed that you'll get the mascot character for your first time, but we got to breed our Tamas together, and
Oh my god.
their cute little dance.
Cute.
Like, is this really how babies are made? I love it. I love it so much. And yeah, now that they've done their cute little dance together, they're both just gonna fuck off with their egg and never see each other again. So it's a beautiful story. And heading back home with egg. So cute. I absolutely love the Paradise. And then this is my partner's baby. He's so silly. So another thing I've been getting into lately is taking walks. So I've just been playing Pikmin Bloom, and that's been really helping to encourage me to take walks because I've been wanting to get into taking walks forever. And yeah, now it's time to make a new junk journal. So this is going to be my first junk journal that is bound by hand. I'm not sure what took me so long there, but the idea with this is that it's going to have a lot of bulk in the spine and a lot of empty space in the spine, so it's not going to get all warped like my other journals have. I used some really thick thread. Each signature is just a single folded page. This wasn't the perfect way to do this. Next time, I'm definitely not going to do these single page signatures. It was a lot of extra work for no real reason, but that's okay. So here's the finished binding, and you can see there's a lot of space for it to fill up with junk.
Okay guys, so I was looking for cardboard to use for the cover, and I found this box that I'd been saving from when I bought this guy. So I just made that the cover. I kind of cut it too small, but that's okay. But yeah, I think this is gonna work exactly how I wanted it to. It has a ton of bulk on the spine already, but I do think I want to like put fabric covering the spine because it's really ugly. This is like not the ugliest binding I've done, but it's not gorgeous. So yeah. Okay, I want to cover up some of the ugly edges. So I think I'll just use washi. It's still gonna be like uneven, but that's okay. So yeah, I'm just gonna put it like that. Fold over. It's not working exactly how I pictured. I don't know, I guess I'll just leave it on there. Whatever. But I want to decorate it more. So I have, I'll put this tamagotchi sticker on it. Some of these. They need a bigger one there. So let's just put him here. I need a big one right here.
So here's the cover all stickered up, and I love it so much. And then for the inside front page, I always like to start with a little collage. So for the background, I use this page from the Hello Kitty Time magazine about conspiracy theories that Hello Kitty is a tool of the devil and other things like that. So I thought that was a fun little background. And then I just adding in a couple little things. I didn't go too crazy with this collage. I plan to just kind of keep adding to it as I go and as I use the journal. But I printed out a picture of my Tamagotchi connection that I showed you guys earlier, and I did end up having to pause that guy since I have my paradise to take care of right now. And while my boyfriend's at work, I have to take care of his paradise as well. So taking care of 3 guys was just a little bit much. But first thing I want to do in this journal is put in my pressed birthday flowers. So I showed you guys these, I think, in the last video. And I also drew some pictures of them. And then once I started getting ready to wilt, I just pressed them all and let them dry for probably close to a month. And here's the finished pages. I didn't show all 3 pages, but yeah, I had a lot of flowers, and these spreads were so fun to make. Okay, so that's gonna bring us to the end of this vlog. So thank you so much for sticking with me. Thanks for coming along with me throughout the end of August and beginning of September, because that was so much fun. And yeah, I'll see you again soon. Bye.